human dregs. Along with their 5,400 souls. Let's see, if I went from 50, I killed 3 Silver Knights, and I got up to 12,900. That means Silver Knights are 3 Silver Knights is worth 7,500. So yeah, each one is worth 2,500. So the Silver Knights are actually pretty damn expensive. I'm still not entirely certain what equipment load does. Oh, you can just swap right back. Oh, I'm dead. I am fucking dead. Well, there goes those 12,000 souls. Ah, well. You win some, you lose a lot. This is Dark Souls. Okay, you know what? I'm actually gonna go back to the Irithyll dungeon. There's no point in me going to the Fire Link right now. I've got no souls. I mean, I could talk to people, I guess, but I mean, that doesn't seem terribly useful to me. Actually, you know what I am gonna do? I'm gonna do something I didn't think. I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna head back to the Deacons of the Deep. I'm gonna explore the Cathedral a bit more, because, I mean, I've got Silver Knight armor now, so I'm... Alright. I mean, actually... how do you check your full defense level? Okay, so 122 on physical damage, 107 magic, 117 fire, 118 lightning, and 109 dark. Okay. I'm guessing that's a decent amount, but I have no earthly way to tell otherwise. I do also have a couple of souls I could eat. I don't know why I'm bothering to keep the human dregs. I'm probably not even going to join the Cathedral. Like, I'm very unlikely to join the Aldred's Faithful. Mostly because the whole cannibalism thing doesn't really appeal to me. I don't want to become a Wendigo. If you're wondering, the Wendigo is a First Nations legend. By that I mean the Native Americans. Chiefly from the Algonquin people. The core of the Wendigo is, or the core aspect of a Wendigo, there's a lot of different ways to say it as well. I say Wendigo normally. But the core aspect is that during a time of hardships, when food is scarce, there's usually somebody that will turn to, at an extreme measure, to get themselves fed. In this case, they turn to cannibalism. And the people believe, the Algonquin people believed that turning to cannibalism would devolve you into a monster, which is what the Wendigo was. Is this down or up? Down, okay. Now, the Wendigo, typically seen as a large, overly long-armed, emaciated humanoid that would... I mean, they were basically constantly starving, but they could only really gain sustenance from eating other humans. Incredibly strong, incredibly fast, functionally invincible unless you burned them, And then varying, depending on which specific tribe you were speaking to, they could also, like, one of their key factors would be that they would be constantly bleeding either from the mouth, I think it's either from the mouth or from their feet, and they occasionally didn't have toes. There's actually a medical terminology in the modern day called Wendigo psychosis that is actually a thing that kind of describes this exact situation where people it's basically people turning to cannibalism in a time when they really didn't actually need to a degree. Oh, I got the I pissed off the sword knight. Okay, you're gonna have to. You just saw me beat the knight and you think you're gonna win? But, if you're curious, the one of the more recent examples of the Wendigo actually being done kind of right is the survival horror game Until Dawn. Because that's actually what you end up, that's the supernatural menace you end up dealing with. Ignition. What the? Yeah, no. I ain't got time for your shit. So yeah, I don't know why I ended up talking about the Wendigo for so much time there, but okay, I need to head. I don't know if I ever actually opened that door down there. I know I beat the giant because it's not here, but I get off on as anybody that's watched the channel for a while will know, I get off on tangents all the damn time. Mostly because I like to. I'm a big fan of mythology. All kinds of mythology, really. And I do kind of have an issue with focusing on what I'm talking about sometimes. Dodged. Completely inadvertent. Actually, that's not entirely true, but yeah. So like I said, if I don't have something else to talk about, I will usually default to talking about mythology because it's just something I know. I still don't know how to raise this bridge. I'm blaming patches. Okay, imp familiar thingamabob. I no longer want your sword. Okay, yeah, I definitely don't want your sword, because mine just cut through you like, well, a sword through you. Okay, I did open the gate, this door down here. Hi, kitty. One of my kitties says come to sit with me. Is there just an item? Oh, it's a white summon. Why is... No, it shouldn't be a white summon, because I don't have an ember. That's just... Oh, it's a lighting. Just lighting. I think. I don't remember what's down this hall. Yeah, gonna find out. I think Rosaria is supposed to be somewhere around here. Like, she's supposed to be somewhere in the Cathedral. But I don't remember where, or I don't know where. Okay, this just takes me back outside. It has been so long since I've been to the Cathedral of the Deep. Are you actually a person or are you just a statue? You're just a statue. That's an interesting thing to adorn the top of your columns with, but okay. I guess it's better than heads on pikes. I'm guessing I'm guessing what I need to do is somehow raise that bridge that Patches knocked down. Which means I need to go back up to where I was. I'm a lot less caring about things that spot me in this area, just because the imps I can one-shot. The knights I've actually got a decent chance against now because my sword is just that strong, and I'm that strong. The deacons I can cut through like butter. These things are just mildly annoying. I wonder. Let's try this. Okay, then that does. Let's try this. Let's try the flaming thrust. Let's try that and actually hit. Shit. Okay. Oh, that freaked me out for a second. This is because of that rising corpse bulk. Bullcrap. Alright, so I'm pretty sure there's got to be some kind of switch on that side by where Patches sends you down, because he doesn't go down to pull the lever. No. So where would it be? I mean, to be fair, Patches is an NPC, so he's got tricks that I can't pull off. That's just the front door of the cathedral. I really don't want to fall from here. Do I raise? Well, I can't raise. There's no bridge here to raise. There's one over there to raise, but I can't get to that one. Maybe. Maybe if I would have sworn it just... It was just up that one time. I don't remember how. Luckily all these bastards are dead, so I don't really need to worry about anything. At least not from them. Do that again. Also, hope everybody's doing well in the pandemic. For those of you that are still in the middle of dealing with the issue, like I am. For those of you that aren't unaware, I am in the United States. Our pandemic response is going well. Sit there with our eyes shut and our fingers in our ears. Especially being in Texas, where things have been getting stupider. Fun thing is, even if you flip the parties around, I'd be saying the exact same thing. I am not a party loyalist by any stretch of the imagination. Mostly because my political ideology, I fully understand that it's not actually a viable option. I would prefer it. I'd prefer if it were, but I know for a fact that the way people are, my core political ideology is kind of untenable. What do I mean by that? Simple. Ultimately, like, there's Democrats, Republicans, liberals, conservatives, libertarians, and all that. I am actually an anarchist. I believe that the world would probably be better off without politics and politicians and all this shit. I genuinely believe that. I also have a genuine belief that people in general, like, if a person sees a bad situation, or like if a person sees a problem, people are generally going to try and do the right thing. Is my belief. Even without somebody constantly looking over their shoulder telling them they'll be punished if they don't, or some shit like that. But I also understand that there's always going to be some asshole who wants power for themselves, and that's ultimately how we end up with governments. So, like I said, I understand that true anarchy, like the true political stance of anarchy, is not really attainable. It's not really attainable, and I'm gonna dodge that. So I will vote for the one. That's why I vote for the person. I usually vote my conscience. Like, who seems like the least shit option. Alright, I'm gonna wait until the night goes by. See if I can peel off the imps. Just the imps. Got him. Come on, big guy. Okay, didn't expect you to be able to turn that much. Yeah, you see, the thing about that is my poise is, again, higher than yours. Oh. Holy crap! Great mace, cathedral, and a great shield, and an ember. I'd call that a good day. Alright, so he was on this side. I'm gonna buy that poison cloud before I get... Okay. Is there a single statue in this place that doesn't just barf up venom? Although when I say I'm an anarchist, I should qualify I am not a violent anarchist. Because that's one thing. People get this whole shtick, this whole idea in their head that an anarchist has to be some kind of tear down the world just to watch it burn. God, no. I don't buy into that crap. Also, really wish that thing would stop latching onto me. Still want to know why, like, where's the thing to raise that other bridge? My cat thinks I'm talking to her. It's adorable. I like animals, I really do. And I'm babbling again, I know. I am fully aware. Okay, so this has turned into a bit of a big old nothing. Hey, kitty. I still kind of wish I could shield charge like this. The scariest part is apparently this... I didn't realize it at the time, but when I fought it, but this right here, this whole giant block, for those of you that are unaware, this is a sarcophagus for Aldrich. The Devourer of Gods came out of that thing. Gonna wrap up here, I guess. It was a good day. I lost 20,000. Actually, I lost around 30,000 souls. But I gained myself some armor.